See the game more clearly with high-definition spectacle lenses from Norville Opticians.
James, obviously back to the Premiership this week. How different are Premiership games during the international breaks compared to normal Premiership matches when everyone's around?
I suppose a little bit different, but to be honest with you, now with the strength and depth which is across the Premiership and that we have, I don't think there's massive difference. Obviously, there's a few individuals change over, but I don't think there's a massive difference now. It's not like you've got guys who haven't played any rugby at all. A lot of the guys who are playing tomorrow night have played quite a bit of rugby over the last 2 months at the start of the season. So there's no gaps in knowledge or anything like that you wouldn't expect there to be at all. So there's not a massive difference.
And obviously, most players, all players except Bill Meeks, had a break last weekend. Obviously, you captained the side in the first LV game, and there's been good momentum coming out of those, hasn't there? Sort of nothing seems to have been lost.
No, not at all. The boys did fantastically well last weekend. To go away and win that game. I think the momentum within the squad's huge because everything in life and in rugby is a habit, and you've got to get in that habit of keep on performing and keep on winning games. And obviously we just missed out at Exeter, which was really disappointing because a lot of the things in the performance were there. But to go away from home at Welsh against a strong Welsh team and win with a lot of the young boys was fantastic, and that just gives, like I said, the momentum into this Premiership lot now.
Looking at the combination at lock, you and Tom Palmer, plenty of experience there.
Yeah, my missus joked the other day, it's probably the combined age is probably the oldest they'll be playing this weekend in the Premiership. But yeah, a lot of experience, and get well with Tom since he's been here, and hopefully we can produce what we need at set piece, especially.
Yeah, I suppose there's two people there capable of running the line out and gives the opposition plenty to think about.
Yeah, I think as well with having Sav at 6 as well, I think that gives us aerially it gives us good options, and it gives us good people across the line out defensively and with our ball. So we've got to make sure we produce, and that's ultimately what tomorrow night's going to come down to is how well our set piece performs, because that's where the battle's going to be won and lost really.
And obviously Billy 12 Trees at fly half, that's one that, yes, all right, he's pitched into it, but he's a cool head and capable of taking on that responsibility, isn't he?
Oh yeah, big time. He he did it quite a bit last year as well, and I think he's comfortable, wherever he, like you say, he's very calm and collected in terms of running the game, as well as having that ability to play at first receiver side. I think it gives us some great options across that 10, 12, 13.
How do you rate the Harlequins pack?
Very highly. I think people are quick to assume that they're a team who just want to play a fast game and they do have that ability. But I think in the last few months they've really knuckled down as a pack and got some real dominance in previous games. You look at their game against Wasps away in the European competition. They really, as a pack, were dominant that night to get that win. And I think, like I said, set piece is going to be huge tomorrow night. Scrum, line out, maul is going to really decide where the game goes.
And to be fair, that's not something that's historically been associated with Harlequins, is it?
Not necessarily. I think they've always had strength there, but because of the last few years, I think they've played this brand of rugby which has been very appealing to watch. They've played a very good offloading game, high tempo, which is obviously, as I say, is still very much in their ability. But I think in the recent months they've kind of got that core basic things very, very well as a pack, and they've scrummaged well, they've mauled well, and that's what you need in the Premiership to win games. So I think they're very highly rated, and it's a big challenge for us.